Hi Stampers, Purple Lizard here. Welcome back to my channel. So in my last video, I demonstrated how to make this card. I don't know how many of you noticed that I didn't actually glue this card together. The reason I did that is because I wanted to show you some of the ways that I get more mileage out of my cardstock and my designer series paper. So with a lot of my cards, there's usually something going on behind the scenes. With this card, I wanted to use my timeless label punch and punch out some pieces from the cardstock that I embossed with the mosaic tile folder, because after I was looking at this card, I thought it really did need something anyway. So I thought it would be interesting to try using some of those pieces in behind, maybe not, this label. Something like that. That would be interesting. Or I took another one of the punches, one of the labels, and I cut it in half. So I could also do something to the effect of just separating it a little bit and putting it behind this label. Let's see if I like that one. Oh, I like that one too. That's a hard choice. I like both of them. I think I like the first one better, just by a hair. So let me stick all this stuff down really quick. Well, actually, since this is an embossed piece of paper, I would prefer to glue it down. A lot of times when paper has been embossed, it doesn't like to stay if you tape it down. And this next piece can be taped down. I'm just going to make sure that there's a little bit of glue, like that. There we go. I like that. And so these two, I want to make sure that they are level with the card, I think. So this one, I'm going to put it first. Make sure it's level here. That's why I put glue on it, so I could wiggle it. And then the next one, ooh, it should be over some more. Let's move it over some more, about right there. Yeah. And the next one, let's put it level too, about right there. And I have some pop dots on here, or some dimensionals. Pop that off of there. Oh yeah, I like that. And here's the cute little hummingbird that I fussy cut from the Mosaic Mood Designer Series paper. And I'm just going to stick him back on here, about right here. So that's one way that I get a little bit more mileage out of my cardstock, is by having things going on behind the scenes. And I probably won't save this. If it was still together, I would have saved it. Let's see, what else do I have? So I also showed this card in my last video, and it also wasn't glued down, because this is really what's going on behind this scene. See, I used this part on another card. I don't think it was this card. It wasn't this card, but I used the inside of that on another card, and see, you can't even tell. So again, oh, and with this one also, you can see that behind the scenes here, these two pieces of paper only overlap by like maybe 1/4 of an inch. I only use a little piece of this and a half a piece of this, not a whole piece of either one of them. Because again, trying to get more mileage out of my designer series paper and my cardstock. Also, yesterday I showed you this card that I talked about how I cut the word sympathy out a bunch behind here. And I actually have another card here to show you where I cut the word out behind the scenes here. With this one, I embossed the actual card base of this one. That saves me another little bit of cardstock too, instead of embossing a piece of paper and having a card base. It's all in one. So I'm just going to glue this down where I've cut all those friends out. I can glue my other little piece of paper on top of there and hide all my little friends that I cut out. And then with all those friends, I took them and I glued them together to make it almost like a piece of chipboard now. And I think I'm gonna glue him right there. I don't like it 4 pieces thick. I like it 3 pieces thick. 4 is just a little bit too much. I thought I might do 4 on this one, but I decided not to after all. And that's too much glue. Let me do just a little more on this E. I could also use that fine tip pen. That's what I use to put these together. That fine tip glue pen. So I'm going to put the word friend here. I think it should have a pretty little gem for the eye. We're going to catch that one. And I tried out some bows, but nothing really, I don't know. I tried this bow. No. I tried this bow. Not really. Maybe. And this is that crinkled seam bow. I kind of liked that one here and there. So I'm not sure about the bow yet. But so there are some of the ways that I try and get more mileage out of my paper and out of my designer series paper by having a few things going on behind the scenes, and you can't tell, you cannot feel it at all. No one will ever know unless they pulled the card apart. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you need anything from my store, there's a link below the video. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.